Hello and welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a good day today. I've been here early this morning and I've already started working on this plot, and the plan for today is to clear out as much as possible the weeds that are still on the plot. As you know, during the summer period and the period where the fruits were ripening, our focus was really on getting those fruits and ensuring we could extend the life of the plants we have as long as possible. We've done that for the past 3 months, and now the focus is preparing for next season. And one of the first things you want to do while preparing for the next season is clearing up your plots, clearing up the beds and clearing up the plots. So I've been here quite early this morning and I've already started clearing this bed. It's a bed that has lots of daffodils and tulip bulbs in it. It also have some flowers, seed that I've put around, and some other bulbs too. I don't know the names, but some nice flower bulbs I put down. The problem is the past couple of months, those flowers didn't really grow, and what's happened is I've just had weeds. I was waiting, not to clear the bed and kill the flowers just in case. Again, in this situation, I use my own compost, but there's a lot of store-bought compost that I also poured on this, and you could see it on the bed. But now I've beaten the bullet, and what I'm just going to do is continue clearing this bed, dig out the tulip bulb, dig out the daffodils and whatever bulb I could get out, and clean this all up and probably cover it for next season. I'll put the bulb somewhere else to grow, another bed to grow for next year, and I'll cover this bed for 1 year to ensure I could kill as much of the weed seeds and weed roots as possible, and then set it up again for next year. But I've already started, and you could see how much work I've done already on the bed. Okay, but before I go on with the clear up, I just want to show you my tools of choice that I've been using to clear up the bed, and this is basically what I use for most of my clear up on the allotment. So I have my trusted spade. It's stainless steel, and I found this to be a lot better and stronger than the one I had before, which was cheap but didn't work very well. This one's, what's the name? Yeah, Spears and Jackson. Does a good work for me. I'm using it to line the edges. I have one of my cheap rakes, does the work. After I've dug out the weed, I use it just to, clear the beds to make sure everything's all right, and that there are no weed roots still locking in there. I also have the garden fork, does a lot good work for me, and also it's from Spears and Jackson, but it doesn't seem to be as strong as the spade though, but it's better than the one I had before. That one broke after one potato dig out in the first season or so. But there's a tool I would like to show you guys also. This is my trusty hoe. Those from Africa, from the Caribbean, from I think India also, and Southeast Asia. They use this a lot also. It's just a hole, but I'll show you how it works and why it's my best tool for digging out weeds. You just go in this way and it goes deep, and when there's seriously stubborn weeds, what you could do with this one, which you don't get with the Dutch hole, is it gives you, all this force, all this momentum from the top. So it goes in, and you could bring up that much out of the ground. The Dutch hoe wouldn't do that. It's a light equipment that usually goes on the surface. And I've seen people digging beds using the shovel or spade. And what they do is they go in, do this, and then you bring out whatever you want to bring out. It's not as solid as this guy, because this guy, look what happens. The difference is it goes this way. Sorry, that was a mistake. This one's moving about. I'll show you again. It goes this way. Oh, this guy has gone bad. 1 minute. Okay, it goes this way and in. Can you see the difference? That's it. The other one you spare into the ground, right? And then you fiddle with it, you stomp on it and all that to get it out. But with this one, with a good swing, it goes deep inside. So I use it for most of my clear outs, and that's what I'll be using for most of what I'll be doing today. So this is the Dutch hoe, and it's good for surface stuff. You know, you want to just get weeds off the surface of your bed, maintaining the bed, you use the Dutch hoe. And I use it a lot. Look at this bed over here that I've cleared before. Doesn't have any serious weed, and I've been taking care of this bed for long. So a bed like this, the Dutch hoe would work. You just come on it and, you know, you just roll it lightly on the surface to get out the weeds. So this is what the Dutch hoe is good for. But for digging weeds, you just want to use that hoe. I don't know if it has a special name. You know, maybe cultivating hoe or whatever hoe, I don't know. But I've known it all my life from when I was small, and we just call it hoe. I didn't buy it in the UK. When I took this plot over, the lady that had it, I think she left it. So, you know, it's also here in the UK, but it's kind of grown out of fashion for clearing beds. Most people use, you know, streamers, the Dutch hoe, the spade, and the garden fork to do it. But if you are young like me, you know, or you're still with a lot of strength and vigor, you might want to use this. If you're a bit old, you know, like seniors who can't lift this up, then yeah, don't use it. Okay, this is the area around the apple tree. I have neglected this for a long time. Apart from when I put in the grapevine, I did clear all around it, but generally I've neglected this part, and let me just show you how it looks. So those are duckweeds over there. It's supposed to only be growing what we call it now, chocolate mints, which are these ones here, but somehow we've got duck in there. So even when I dig out the duckweed, the roots of the chocolate mint will still persist and it would regrow. So I want to clear this bit off, get out the duckweed, but this is the other place I want to target. It's looking like a forest, right? a small jungle just underneath this apple tree, you know, the one that gave me loads of tiny fruits but then got infected. Most of the apples are falling down now by themselves, or are fallen already. A few still remain. The leaves are also dropping, making trimming back a lot easy. But I just want to clear the base now. Now that I've started clearing the plots, and I'll be using my trusty hoe. Some of the things over there is just sticks and wood branches, but let's see how we get on. I'll do a little bit. It's not going to be perfect, but at least I'll get things in control. We'll start from this end and we'll walk backwards. So you've seen how efficient this tool is. I'll carry on and then you see how it is at the end. Hopefully I could do all of this and still go to plot 2. I really want to clear somewhere close to my neighbors because yeah, you need to think of others always. So yeah, I know you'll be worried. I've left it for a long time, so let's see. Oh, must mention, when using the hoe, I think majority of the work that's achieved by using this hoe comes from gravity. So when you lift it up and drop it down, it does wonders. It's not all my strength swinging right from the top to the bottom. I do swing, but then you have the added help from nature helping get the work done, and that's good old gravity. This is what we now have over here. So most of the work have been to clear that part right up to there. Those leaves are duckweeds. It's been dug out. It's just to throw them, well, let them dry over there. Then I'll take the leaves, I think, and leave the roots to dry. So those are the roots over there in the middle. And we've cleared underneath the grapevine and this apple tree that was diseased. So that's how much work we've done at that part. Because of time, I'm going to stop here and move somewhere else. Probably go and see what's happening in the polytunnel, because yeah, I can't be here all day. I'll pick up some other time. There's still loads to be done on this plot, but we're making progress. And this is the first one we worked on. Haven't moved the pile of rubbish. We'll do that maybe next time, but we're making progress, guys. You can see how things are looking. There's still some weeds hiding, some corners like over there, but they're gonna go soon. That's that one there. We're beginning to reclaim our plots. It's a slow process, but surely we will get there. That's that. So all the fronts looking nice. The first four beds, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one that has the net on top is also looking okay, because it's been covered for a long time. I've done right at the back there where we have the grapevine. Right there. So we're reclaiming the plots. And next time I come, I will do this part where I have the gooseberry, and I'll gradually move into this other half of the plots which I haven't touched yet. So walking through the parts right to the greenhouse where we have the blackberries and the raspberries. Also walking through the front, taking out the weeds, trimming back my fuchsia tree that's just over there, and we go from there. It's a gradual process, but we carry on. Okay. So you can see how efficient this hole is. See how much it went into the ground to get this out, and the roots with just one strike. That's why I like it. Very versatile, and yeah, it really does the work. Just one swing, one good swing, and I have all that out. I'm gonna carry on though. There's more to be done. Could also use it like a Dutch hole. Just keep it flat this way. It's just gonna scrape like a Dutch hole. That's what I mean. If you use it that way, you're just scraping the surface, and then it's working like Dutch hole. And where there are serious weeds, you wanna go in, get the roots out. I'm gonna top this up with wood chips, but this is how it looks for now. So yeah, there's a big root there also. All right, so just gonna... and that's it off. I'll show you how I tackle this one. Oh, let's do this one first, then we'll come back. Stop with these ones for now. Focus more on the duckweeds over there, the big ones. All this I'll top up with new wood chip because the ones here are already breaking down. Might take some of it and put it on the bed though before I top up. Okay, so let's tackle this big one over there. Okay, and this will be the last one I do today, and we'll continue some other time. That's it. That's the roots and that off. So what do we do? Because it's a very big one, I'm going to spend some more time on it and try to dig some more in. So I'm going to go in some more. So it was quite thick, but that's what we now have. It's still in there, but much of it is gone. So I'll take this off. As you can see, the roots are tiny now. The ones that remain, there's still some in there. But I've dug down quite deep. Oh, I need to catch my breath. I've dug down quite deep, and yeah, it's just gonna slow down its regrowth. It's still gonna grow. It's very stubborn. Duckweeds are quite stubborn, but it's not gonna grow as big as it was before, and I'll keep on top of it, and it won't be that bad. When I took over this plot, all these parts were filled with duckweed to a large extent after the previous owner left. So I would sieve through, not really sieve, I would just go through this and make sure I'm taking off all this, you know, the roots, because if I leave them inside, they're going to regrow. So I'll take them all off and put the sand back in and top up the wood chips to stop it from regrowing. So I won't do much here today. I need to go into the polytunnel quickly. I got just 30 minutes now to go into the polytunnel, have a look, see what's happening, water the chilies, and start making my way back home, because there is a lot to do back home and the kids are waiting for me. So yep, that's it guys. I'll be leaving it here for today. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for supporting this channel, and please do recommend this video to your friends. Recommend it to anyone who's looking to grow easy way. You know, they want to grow but they don't have time. They want to grow but they feel it's too difficult to grow things. Please do show them some of my videos and they could see how easy it is to grow. Well, there's work to be done. It's not like you're just going to leave the whole plant and the plant's just going to, you know, grow by itself. You need to put in the work, but it's not as difficult as it's sometimes made to be, or you know, it's quite an easy thing to do. Most of this is just dedicating time, and you'll find out that as you start growing, you might find yourself wanting to do this more and more every day. But yeah, do recommend my video to your friends and whoever is looking to grow and looking for alternative ways, simpler ways to grow, and you could show them my past videos or the harvest we do get from this simple style of gardening. It's quite relaxed, less stressful. You have to be a bit comfortable with the weeds. You know, there'll be time weeds will come up, there'll be time there will be no weeds. Remember some weeks ago this whole place was like a jungle, but look at it now, so scanty, almost no weeds on the bed. Like there are quite few, you know, it's like that, and you just go from there. So thank you very much. Please keep watching my videos, and I'll catch you again some other time.